can break our way in.
No, hold it! The heat will kill you.
Well, we can't just stand here and let him take it.
Brown, listen to me. You can't leave us behind on Mars. It'll be murder.
Listen, there's something growing in here. The main cabin's glowing. It's all around me.
Michael, they must have got into the rocket.
But how?
They must have gone in on that water canister.
Then he can't take off.
Neither can any of us. They're past 0 hour. So Mars will retain its secrets after all.
Those lichens. They'll fill the rocket and there's no cold air to kill them off in there.
No. But we can create it, Mary. Brown, listen to me carefully. Can you still reach the controls?
Just about.
Right, switch off the motors. Now, beside the motor controls, you'll find the refrigeration and air conditioning plant. Turn the refrigeration down to 0 temperature. Then put on your space helmet.
Oh, what for? What's
But don't you realize that refrigeration will kill anything in there?
What about Hamlet? He's in there and he's got no protection.
Right, Jet, climb up and pull the emergency escape lever. Brown. Brown. He never managed to get his space helmet on. Quickly, come and see if he's all right. I need to go out and cut this refrigeration off.
Hamlet! He's gone!
Well, how could he have got out? Where can he be?
Doesn't matter where he is, Jeff. Nothing could have lived through this cold without a spacesuit.
Poor Hamlet. I should have made him another one.
It wasn't your fault, Jeff. How's Mr. Brown?
He's still alive. Well, what have we got here?
Oh, Hamlet! Oh, he's all right.
How did he get there?
I don't know. But Mr. Brown must have put him there to keep him warm.
Good old Hamlet.
Come on, Jeff. Let's clear these lichens out of here. Even though they're all dead, I want every trace of them out.
Wait a minute. We lost most of our water. These things are full of it. I know how to extract water from vegetation.
Well, that's wonderful, Mary. Well, let's hope you can. We're certainly going to need it.
Well, let's hope it'll be fit to drink.
You know, this is really turning the tables. A few hours ago, the lichens were after us for water.
He's coming round.
Where? 0 hour. We missed it.
We have to thank you for that, Mr. Brown. You were going to leave us out there to die.
Yes, I don't think you've got a streak of humanity in you.
Well, yes, he has. He remembered to save Hamlet's life.
Well, that's one good mark we'll score up for him if we ever get back to Earth.
Well, that's a big if, Mary. Now that we've missed 0 hour, the Earth is moving away from us at 20 miles a second.
Buchan Island Rocket Research Station, main control room. Oh, no. No, not a thing. And nothing from you either? All right, thank you. That was Jodrell Bank. They've picked up nothing from the rocket either.
So MR4 is still on Mars?
Well, Ian, that's just about it then, isn't it?
Yes. Miss Jones, have you got the latest Mars position, please? Thanks. Now, let me see. Sun, Earth, Mars. Which means we are now slipping away from under Mars on our way around the sun. Even if that rocket took off now, it would need twice its power and speed ever to catch up with us. They might trail behind in orbit, but in relation to us, it might just as well be standing still.
If only we could get a relief rocket to Mars.
But that's impossible. Look, we're going round the other side of the sun. Mars and Earth won't be back again in opposition for another 2 years.
I know. But I can't stop thinking about those children up there. Even if they're alive now, they can't last much longer.
There's nothing we can do about it, John. You may as well switch off RT. There's no point in keeping it open now.
Hello, Bacan Island, Great Britain.
This is the radio research station at Lima, Peru calling. We have a message for you. How do you hear me? Over.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Lima, Peru, one of the stations keeping a radio watch for us. Bacan Island here. Hello, Lima. We are hearing you, strength 4. What is your message? Over.
We have received a message which we believe comes from your rocket on the planet Mars. Stand by, please, while we repeat it to you. It reads, "We are preparing for takeoff immediately." That is all we were able to hear. Over.
Preparing for takeoff immediately.
They're going to make it.
No, wait a minute. What time was this message received? Over.
Message received 3 minutes ago. Over.
3 minutes.
Plus 4 minutes it took for the message to reach Earth. No. It's still too late.
Well, thank you, Lima. Keep listening, watch. Over and out.
Of course we will keep listening. We are all anxious for the safe return of your brave space pioneers. Over and out.
But Henderson must know it's too late for takeoff now.
Maybe he does. But he must also know that if he does take off now, he'll either get lost in space or fall into the sun.
That's impossible, Brown. We'll fall right into the sun.
No. But we must go towards it if we're ever to get back to Earth.
Look, I've had just about all I can take of your romancing. There's no chance at all of getting back. This is just another of your mad theories.
Professor Meadows, I got you here. I'll get you back.
Is that why you tried to take the rocket? Alone?
I don't expect any of you to believe this, but I did not intend to take the rocket back to Earth. I was going to take it to the south equatorial region of Mars, there to get help for us all. And I still think that that's the best plan.
He still believes in Martians and expects us to trust him with this crazy idea.
Look, Mary, I know all this. Obviously, we can't live on Mars. Equally, obviously, we can't get back to Earth. Not the way we came. We just haven't got the speed. Now, what Brown is suggesting is a way of increasing our relative speed by using the gravitational pull of the sun.
You mean we should fire the rocket directly towards the sun?
Yeah. That's right, Jeff. Now, as we draw near the sun, it'll pull us towards it and increase our speed to perhaps 250,000 miles an hour, which should throw us up at a tangent to meet the Earth here.
In other words, it'll be like going down a sort of a Big Dipper.
Yes, exactly, Margaret. And the speed we gain going down, we shall retain on the way up. You see, in effect, we're cutting off a huge corner of space.
Well, look, even if we get up to that speed, what's going to deflect us from going right into the sun?
Now, according to my figures here, if we deflect the course of the rocket at the right moment, we will overshoot the sun.
Well, Mary, do you think it's worth trying?
No, but I can't think of anything else we can do.
Neither can I. In fact, it's our only chance. And we've got plenty of water, thanks to your idea about the lichens. All right, then, Brown, we'll try it.
Good.
Come on, Jeff, check the fuel for takeoff. Everybody else down on their takeoff couches. There's no point in anybody getting hurt unnecessarily.
Get hurt?
Well, Mars may be smaller than the Earth, but you'll still be 4 times your normal weight during takeoff.
Fuel 200 tons.
Now, that leaves us just nothing to spare. All right, call me on the intercom when you're ready.
Professor Meadows, this journey to the sun, do you really think it's possible?
Certainly it's possible. We can see it. It's the biggest thing in our solar system. Once we get into its gravitational pull, we just can't miss it.
Oh, but we've got to miss it, haven't we?
Precisely. That's our problem.
Don't worry, Professor Meadows. The devil looks after his own, and I'm with you.
Get down, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Henderson. We're all ready for takeoff. Over.
Right. Stand by. We're on our way. Look at Mars, Mary?
those canals have reappeared.
Oh, well, don't tell Brown you want to go back.
You know, you're a great guy.
50 out from Mars.
Yes, and look at the course they're taking. If only we could get some direct radio contact and know what they're doing, and who's doing it.
There's no chance of that. The Earth's moving away so fast.
Yes, I suppose we're lucky we're still getting their automatic signals. You know, Ian, it's my theory that whoever was alive must have been killed during the takeoff. This course it's taking, it's just going nowhere into deep space. There's no direction to it.
Oh, there's a direction, all right. But it's going towards the sun. No one could be mad enough to do that.
Except possibly Harcourt Brown.
Yes. You know, they could be thinking of using the sun's gravity to pull them through a shortcut in space.
Where did you get that mad idea from?
This book by Brown.
Oh, Space Travel for All. Yes, I've read that too, but it's a pretty dangerous theory.
A bit more dangerous than Brown ever imagined. You remember the analysis of Professor Meadows' report on space radiation? Solar and gamma rays from the sun are far more intense than she ever imagined. And the nearer you get to the sun, the more intense they become. That rocket skin couldn't possibly protect any of them.
You see, Henderson, my theory is correct. The gravitational pull of the sun has increased our speed enormously.
Yes, to 150,000 miles an hour, according to my calculations.
But how can you know the speed? We're not going by motor speed. We're far beyond that.
No, not motor speed, takeoff speed, falling speed. You see, and that we can calculate by the shifting position of the stars. At any rate, we're now in the gravitational pull of the sun.
Oh, it's getting hotter. Thermometers climbed 20 degrees in the last hour, and that's with the refrigeration full on.
Poor old Hannah's feeling it too. How much hotter is it going to get?
Much hotter, I'm afraid.
Now, what do you make our deflection point, Brown?
Well, now, reaching maximum speed of 250,000. Maximum speed, 250. Oh.
Hey, what's the matter? Look, Brown, you've been on watch up here too long. It's time you got some sleep. Go on through into the main cabin.
All right, yes. I will.
Mary, Brown's coming through. See you to get some rest, would you?
You're not just tired. The heat's getting you down, isn't it?
No, it's not the heat. Heat doesn't affect me.
Oh, something's affecting you.
Oh, you know, it's funny. I got the impression he was tougher than any of us.
Well, can I help you with any of those calculations?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you can, Jeff. Take a look through the periscope and give me the relative position of Orion, will you? Hey, what's the matter?
The sun! Periscope was set right on it.
Well, there's no extra filter on it. Brown was the last person to use this. I wonder he was feeling ill. Look, are you all right?
I think so. I had no idea it'd be so fierce and blinding.
That's more than just blinding, Jeff. There are rays coming from the sun that we know nothing about as yet. It's suicide to look at them with the naked eye. Now, look, this is a very strong filter. We must keep it over the periscope as long as we're near the sun.
But if it is solar rays, they could get through the skin of the rocket as well. Couldn't they?
Here's some more water, Mr. Brown.
Oh, I can't see.
I'll put it in your hand.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Brown!
He's just tired, Margaret. Just tired. You stay and keep an eye on him.
Mary, how's Brown?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Something the matter with his eyes.
I shouldn't wonder. He's been looking at the sun without a filter. So his eyes should readjust themselves after a while.
I'm afraid it's more serious than eye strain. I've taken a blood count. He's ill, really ill. And I believe it's a form of radiation sickness.
Oh, but he couldn't have got radiation sickness just through a brief glance into a periscope.
I know. It must be coming into the rocket through the skin. And it must be pretty intense.
Well, we should only have another hour of it at the very worst, and we'll start pulling away. Jeff, have you got that fix on Orion yet?
I don't know, Mr. Henderson. I can't see. I can't see anything around me.
The 8th day out from Mars. Well, it's pretty clear now what they're doing.
What they set out to do, if they can survive the heat.
Yes, it must be about 800 degrees Fahrenheit outside that rocket. They're almost on a line with Mercury's mean orbit.
Apart from the heat, the solar radiation must be terrific. So far as we know, no living thing has ever been this close to the sun before.
At what point are they supposed to pull out if they're going to make it?
If they go beyond here, the sun will draw them straight in. Nothing could save them after that. And at the speed they're traveling, they should reach that point very soon. In fact, we'll know within the next half hour whether they're alive or not.
How do you feel now, Jeff?
I can see better, but I still feel weak.
You're bound to. You're going to have to lie there for some time. Your blood's been affected by the radiation. I'm going to have to replace some of it. Margaret, you know where the blood transfusion equipment is?
I'll go and get it. It's up in the control.
No, wait a minute. I don't think you'd better go up there.
And why not?
Because the rocket's skin is thinner at the nose. My guess is that's where the solar radiation's coming through. You stay here.
Margaret, what's happening in there?
I don't know. I'm not allowed to go up.
We should be changing course soon.
What time is it?
By Earth time, it's exactly 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
What? Oh, I ought to be getting up there.
No, you shouldn't get up. You're too ill.
I've got to get up. I've got to get up. Henderson got to deflect the course of this rocket within the next 2 minutes. Oh.
Give a blood transfusion to Jeff and Brown. The only thing is, I don't know Brown's blood group, so I'll have to take a specimen. And as soon as you've changed course, I want you to get out of here. You've got to get below now.
Come on, Mary. You see that clock? In a minute and 10 seconds, I've got to pull this rocket out of its plunge into the sun. A moment too soon, and we'll fly off into space and never find the Earth. It's a moment too late, and we'll fall into the sun.
But you can't stay here another minute. You've got to get below now. You tell me what to do. Which motor? How long's the burst of power?
Another minute, 10 seconds, 5...
Well, which motor is it? Answer me. Which motor is it? Margaret, is Brown conscious?
No.
Latest automatic readings. The sun's interference is so strong, I doubt if we'll get any more.
I doubt if we'll need any more anyhow. They're past the deflection point.
Well, what'll happen now?
The rocket will just speed up and speed up as it gets nearer the sun.
And then?
Then it'll melt. Then it'll vaporize. That's if it doesn't crash into Mercury first. You see, they're right in line.
Margaret, what's happening in here?
I don't know. Uncle! Uncle!
It doesn't matter, Margaret. They're both unconscious.
Jeff, you shouldn't be up here.
Doesn't matter now, Margaret. Look, we've passed the point of deflection. Nothing can stop us now.
You mustn't look through that periscope again, Jeff. You know what happened last time?
It's all the same now, Margaret. Might as well take a look at the enemy.
Isn't it funny to think of the sun as the enemy? The thing that brings life to Earth.
Something's happening to it. You look, something's eclipsing the sun.
What is it? It looks huge.
It must be Mercury. It's huge because we're close to it. Hey, it's getting cooler in here already. You know what's happening? Mercury's cutting off the sun's rays. And that means the solar radiation is cut off as well. Well, at least for the time being.
The deflection point.
Oh, Uncle, are you all right?
The deflection point.
We've passed it.
Then why is it cooler in here?
We're in the shadow of Mercury.
What? It's a total eclipse. Mercury must be exactly between us and the sun.
We're going towards it so fast, won't we hit it?
No, it's an hour away yet. While we're in its shadow, at least we can breathe.
What happened?
Oh, Mary, did you pass out too?
Yeah. It's cold in here.
Oh, it's the most fantastic stroke of luck, Mary. We've run right into the path of Mercury. It's shielding us from the sun.
Oh, for how long?
Jeff, take another look in the periscope. Is the eclipse breaking yet?
No. That's strange. It's still a complete eclipse. It came on so quickly.
I think we must be running in parallel.
There's no parallel lines in space. If we're that close to Mercury, we're being pulled in.
Well, then we could use our motors to pull ourselves out again.
As soon as we pull out, we're in the sun's radiation. We're in a cleft stick.
Well, is there any chance of landing on Mercury?
No, Jeff, no. One side, it's too cold for life. The other side is it's hot enough to reduce this rocket to a lump of molten metal.
Then what are we going to do?
Well, we must find some way of controlling this rocket from the safety of the main cabin.
But what about the automatic pilot? The one used during takeoff from Earth?
No, Jeff, it's got to be set on something and corrected continuously.
Is it possible Buchan Island can control it from this distance?
Why, yes. They've taken a fix on Mercury from Buchan Island before now. Jeff, disconnect the radio and connect it in the main cabin. Try to contact Buchan Island. Oh, let's just hope they haven't closed down Radio Watch and given us up for lost.
Well, that's the last position. Right alongside Mercury.
We'll never get a radar fix now. They're too close in. How about RT? You've got a hope.
Hello, Buchan Island. This is MR4 calling.
Ian, listen.
This is MR4 calling Buchan Island. I have a message for you. We are running parallel to the planet Mercury at a distance of 100,000 miles. Can you compute our course from here to Earth and take over an automatic pilot controlled by radio beacon? Over.
Can we? I'll say we can. Or at least we'll try.
They've heard it!
That means we got a chance.
Get on to Georgial Bank and all radar tracking stations all over the world. We want a full power radio transmission beacon to Mercury. We will compute our instructions by radio relay. Hello, MR4. This is Buchan Island calling. You are now 3 days out. This is Buchan Island calling. Hello, MR4. Set automatic pilot on carrier wave. We will take over. How many other of you still alive? Over.
All of us, even Hamlet. Is there anything you want us to do from this end? Over.
No, just keep alive, all of you. We will have you back on Earth within 7 days. Over. They're alive!
Buchan Island to MR4. You are now 5 days from Earth and spot on course.
You hear that, Hamlet? Only 5 more days.
Hello, Buchan Island to MR4. You are now only 3 days from Earth and still on course. You are no longer in danger of solar radiation. Over.
Oh, that's the worst danger past.
Does that mean we can go back into the control cabin now?
Yes, Margaret, it certainly does. You should get a pretty good view of Earth through that periscope.
Gosh, I never thought I'd see that again. Oh, come on, Jeff.
You know, I think I'll go up too. This is a sight I want to see.
Well, you old villain, how are you feeling now?
Oh, pretty good. I was thinking of getting up.
That was what I was afraid of. You know, whenever you start feeling good, we've got to watch you. You're a scientific risk.
You know, Anderson, the progress of true science depends not only on the cold calculating types, but also on the adventurers and dreamers. There's a place for all of us under the sun.
Yeah, as long as we don't get too close to it.
Oh, I can see Earth. Look, Hamlet.
Just 3 days and we'll be at Buchan Island. The canals. What are we going to tell people about them? That's what everybody wants to know.
Well, we just have to say we weren't there long enough to find out. We'll make a scientific report and let people make what they can of it.
Oh, how very generous of you, Henderson, to allow people to think for themselves.
Well, Brown, I hope this adventure has taught you the importance of scientific truth.
Well, let's take a look at that periscope, shall we? Earth, what a dull, boring place. Not a square inch that hasn't been discovered and charted. There's nothing new to find there anywhere. Ah, yes, now that looks much more interesting.
What are you looking at?
Venus. Now, there's a planet with real possibilities.
Oh, no! Oh, Brown, why don't you come down to Earth?
Venus.